Hi Pisces, and welcome back. I do hope you're enjoying the readings. If you are, like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment. So we'll go straight into this reading now for you. Go to the left bottom card, you can see the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess relates to a very strong intuition. Be guided by that. Now, although she is a keeper of secrets also, she relates to having unity and strength and an inability to see things. So she's got a very powerful, strong intuition. So that's what's come for you first, Pisces. Listen to intuition. She also relates to the two, which is again directions, and two directions in which you've been pulled. But I see the Justice card that comes now. So it's a kind of wanting things to balance you up evenly. Now again, she's like fight, but it's like fighting for what you believe in, fighting for your justice. And holding your sword up there and holding your hand up and it's like a clean fight, if you like. You like things to be honest. And that's what you're looking for in this card. So it's giving you the High Priestess, looking inside yourself, and the Judgment, the honest card as well. So again, she brings the honesty and truth, does the Justice. Also, see the Ace of Cups, which brings new relationships. So the start of things new around you, new people, new things coming in. Now, new things around you, because it's the birth of beginnings of emotions, but also cups are emotions linked to them, but also linked to people and relationships. So it could be new beginnings of relationships. Now you do have to work hard at relationships at this moment in time, because we've picked up the 4 there of Wands. Now that relates to a lot of work to bring two people more happy under a roof together. So it's building the structures there, but it also relates to work done on property. So there might be something that started, but it's not completely finished. So there's more work to be done there, whether it's in relationship wise or whether it's in the building of a property wise. It's about building that strength and unity together. See the Hierophant. Now that's blessings, and you count your blessings. So while I'm looking at the card here that's counting your blessings, you do like to be in control of the flock around you. You know, you like to do the sermon. You like to have that bit of communication going there, and so you're giving advice. So you're a good advisor. Some people come to you for advice. You've got a great social scene appearing around you, where you're going to be interacting with others. And new, as I said, new people and situations coming in there for you. But social scene's getting a lot active, and a lot more people coming together. The Ace of Wands is bringing new work, so there could be some changes in the direction of work, but it's bringing new work into the hands there. So work-wise, because you've got the Ace of Cups to do with relationships, the Ace of Wands to do with work. So watch for changes in work and watch for direction, but the work is in your hands there. So again, holding that baton and holding your hand up there, the work is significant. You will see where you have to balance things around. It's give and take is this card. Now, you give and you take, give and take, but you've got to watch that. You've got to balance this evenly, not much to giving and not taking enough. So make sure you evenly scales up, and you see where you might have to give a little bit and then you might have to take a little bit, but make sure that you even the things out there, so you evenly balance everything around you. And that could to do with work and relationship. Make sure you balance things evenly around. You do have a lot of restrictions upon you though at the moment regarding the path in which you want to follow. As I say, you've bombarded yourself with arrows around you there. Now that means you've caged yourself in a little bit, but there is a road outside of yourself if you're prepared to start the journey. But when you don't have the clear view of it, it can be quite frightening. So it's about unraveling yourself, getting rid of the restrictions you placed on there, and seeing clearly the road in which you want to travel. And you won't do that until you start seeing things from a different perspective. So take off the blinkers and start looking at where you do need to start walking down. So putting your foot on that pathway. I have picked the major card for you, which is the Star that's come out. Now the Star is about your emotions. So you're very, very strongly attached to the emotions you need to pour out at this moment. So again, not holding them in, pouring them out. So although you've got everything around there in the wish stars that you're wishing for, that star's a little bit dim at the moment. But until you lift your head up and you face things, it won't look any brighter. So it's about pouring things out. Now, although I've got my little armour and my little man underneath the here and now cards in the middle section there, you can see that you're skillful at what you do. You're a great worker and you're very good at what you do. But you're wanting things to stack up here, and they won't stack up unless you show your hand there. But it's about being skillful. It's about your challenges, but you can show people exactly what you're worth. And he's a skillful man. Again, he's the little man with him. He's very skillful. So you, Pisces, can show your skills, and you can make everything add up around you. But you've got your cups there now, 7 of Cups. Now that card is a card that you've got to be really wary of, because you've got a lot of choices to make, and some things are not as good as they appear to be. So always look deeply into things, but the things you don't need, leave behind, because some things won't be satisfying to you there. So you've got to choose very, very carefully, because they're all full and they're all good of ideas and they're everything, but there can be hidden things in cups. So you've got to make the right choices. Although it appears to be good, it might not be. So leave it behind. Don't take everything from them. Just take what you need. Now you've got the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords is news to come. Now, although your head's in the cloud there and things, your life has gone up and down a little bit, which is moving now, the ground's up and down in the card, but your head can be in the clouds, right? But again, is a communication card. So there'll be some way someone will be in touch with you. So there'll be a lot of communication taking place here. So a bit of talk and communication is needed. I see that the card there relates to the helping hand, but it's like refusing of a hand that's been given. But if you don't look up and see what's on offer, you'll not know what to choose, because all the cups have been displayed here and the hands of offering are coming in, but you can be very, very easily bored, and that little helping hand is what you needed. So don't be afraid to take that hand when it's been offered to you, and have some little bit of not like boredom, but something more to do. So I feel like I want to give the hand offering to take you out of yourself a little bit there. The Emperor's coming to show you that he's a strong figure around. He's a great advisor. So although the offering on the card, you do need advice as well. So the two together, working there together. But you're clever. You're nobody's fool. The Queen of Wands is sat there to tell you that. She likes things, she's mature, but she likes things done right. And again, the look of the black cat's with her. So again, she's very educated. She's got a great head on her shoulders, and she can show her nature, and she likes to be outdoors. So you do, Pisces, like to be out and about there a little bit as well. So strong and firm, an helping hand coming in, but you've got lots of sleepless nights. So you've got a lot to sort out there. Now, although you've sleepless times here and you're not sleeping really, really good, it's anxiety, it's stress, and it can lead to overthinking. So your mind will be going racing around, and you can be in a nightmare at time. But it's time to say, look, it's time to sleep and get the rest, or else the mind will go all over the place. So Pisces, you're not sleeping really good at the moment either. You've got the Temperance. She's there to come and balance you once again. It's about the balance is in your cards, because you've got the Justice at this side and you've got the Temperance at the other. So she's flowing good things into you and balancing you. Even though it's testing times, she flows the good things to you. So watch where that nightmares and that things are not as bad as you're painting them there, because the flowing of the Temperance has appeared, and the Hermit is showing you that there's good advice needed. And the light at the end of the tunnel's there. It's a wise old man. And sometimes, it is a gentleman that leads the way. He's solid, is the Hermit. He never lets you down. And again, it's about being guided and advice. And sometimes it's advice from someone that's in a profession where we need to have professional advice and where we're going. So don't be afraid to seek the advice, even if it's from someone you don't want to discuss other things with, that you want to keep private. The hermit, you know, he keeps things in the dark, remember, at times. He likes to be on his own at times also. So, but don't be too hidden away. Let the light come in and let him guide you. Now, you do have an abundance around you, so there could be news coming where money's concerned. It can relate to a lot of things. This is a mature lady because she's worked hard for what she's got. But don't be afraid to spend the nice things upon yourself also. But she can bring you rewards in a lot of ways. So the parrot's there with the news and the rewards are coming around that. So seeking could bring you rewards because there she is with abundance, having everything around her. Again, so the mature lady with everything. But also it can come through redundancies also, so just be aware of that, although I'm not going to dish all redundancies out because I want to give it in this reading as having abundance around us. I see that the Ace of Swords is there, even though it's always new battles, you always come through them. You've got to be sharp and blunt at times, but you also become victorious within your battle. And you finish with the 2 card, which is a completion. Again, it's a 2 of the road, not a completion. It's a 2, it's the crossroads. It's the kind of keeping impartial, don't get into anybody else's arguments, but it's also relates to your swords are very crossed so it's pulling you in 2 directions. So it's about, again, where you're not seeing things clearly because your eyes are bounded in that, just like they are with the arrows on the other one where the path you won't stand on because you can't see it clearly. Well, this is also relating to the path where you're pulled. You want to go in one direction, but something continually pulls you in another. So it's the crossroads, it's the arrows, it's about making choices and decisions. So that's what you've got to do. You've got to lift your head up with the star. You've got to start looking at the direction you want to go in and choosing your pathway, but don't choose it blindfolded. Make sure you take off your covers and see the road ahead clearly. So Pisces, I know this won't relate to everybody. Take out of it what you can, leave the rest behind. But again, what I would say to you is, I hope you enjoyed that. And I will hope you like and subscribe for me because then you'll get to know when the next reading comes out. So I will leave that with you and hope to be back with you in the next coming week. Thank you.